Welcome, everyone. My name is Roxy Deer. I am the Director of Membership and Education for the Wayne County Area Chamber of Commerce. And each month, Hype Wayne County highlights one young professional in our community who is going above and beyond and doing some incredible work. And this month, I am so excited. I'm joined by Angel Groves from the Wayne County Tourism Bureau. Welcome, Angel.
Thank you, Roxy. Hello.
So I'm so excited to get to interview you. You and I went to school together, but we weren't super close, and now we work together frequently, and it's actually kind of fun. Why don't you tell everybody watching a little bit about yourself?
Oh, well, I was born and raised in Wayne County, graduated from Richmond High School in 2009. And after that, I've been to IU East and Ivy Tech for a variety of different classes and fields. I'm married and I have two wonderful little boys, Colton and Nate. They're 4 and 9. And they are my whole world. So really, in our spare time, we just really enjoy going outdoors and hiking and exploring and really just soaking up all that family time that we can.
That's incredible. I know your kids are so important to you, but you also have an incredible job. We're going to talk about your kids and your family in just a minute. Tell me a little bit about what you do for a living.
Absolutely. So I'm the communications and social media specialist at the Wayne County Convention and Tourism Bureau. It's been a combined 7 years now that I've been here. I started out just at the front desk, kind of working weekends part-time, and I've slowly worked my way up full-time now. And it's just a really fun, rewarding job just to be able to promote Wayne County in my home that I love. And social media and just technology in general is just really fun because things are constantly changing. Nothing is the same for very long. So it really keeps me on my toes and I enjoy learning all the new things that come out.
Absolutely. And you do an incredible job marketing our community. Talk a little bit about what that role entails. What's your day-to-day like?
Really just trying to stay up on everything that's happening in Wayne County. So we have new businesses opening, new restaurants, new attractions, and really just trying to stay up to date in the community, trying to learn what new things and exciting things are happening that we can help promote for outside visitation. So, things like our chocolate trail here at the Tourism Bureau and new museum exhibits, things like that are just all really fun to just be able to promote and just get that excitement built up from our visitors and have them come in and say, hey, I heard about you, in this magazine or on this website, or it's just really fun. And Wayne County is just a really great place to promote in general. We just have so many exciting things here to offer.
The chocolate trail, if you haven't done it, you need to do it. It's one of my favorites. So make sure you check that out. If people want to learn more about the Tourism Bureau, where can they go? What social media can they follow?
Yes, so we have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also are on Pinterest a little bit. And the Welcome Center, right now we're open limited hours, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 out on National Road, 5701 National Road East. And just coming in, we have all kinds of brochures and pamphlets and information on not just Wayne County, but the whole state. So a lot of the other counties send us information that we are able to share with visitors coming through. And we have visitors from all over the world. So it's really exciting just to see who comes in and meet new people from different countries and different parts of the world.
That's so exciting to think about. And I never think to check out tourism bureaus when I travel. And then when I started working with you, I was like, oh, they're a source of information and always know what's going on. So now when I travel, the first place I call is the tourism bureau because they know everything.
Yes, and that's something new with me as well. Like when we go on vacation, I never would have thought about, stopping at a visitor center. Yeah. And now it's, one of the first things I'm like, we can't go anywhere else until we go there and see what they have to say and what they can promote for us. So
tell us, so you're born and raised in Wayne County, much like myself. Why did you choose to stay here?
Well, my family and friends all live here. I met my husband here in Wayne County. And Wayne County has just treated me really well with education and employment opportunities. And I knew that I wanted my children to have the same experiences growing up that I did. And I knew that they could receive those here in Wayne County. And so we've just chosen to stay here and raise our family, and they'll be able to have the same opportunities that I did growing up.
Yeah, that's for so many people, it's all about family connections and finding opportunities. You've been someone who's been really great about taking advantage of opportunities. Something comes along the way and you jump at it. Do you think that's important for young professionals to do?
I think it is, and always being open and receptive to new opportunities, new ideas, because it's really like don't stop growing, because there's always something new to learn. And I love just jumping on board and trying something new and new experiences, and it's just really fun and it makes life exciting.
Absolutely. When you are, so we're both young professionals, we're both figuring out how to manage being a young professional in very public roles. How do you do that? How do you participate and develop yourself and still get to have fun and be a young professional?
Um, Goodness. Well, um, it's fun with the kids because I can do a lot of things with the kids and interact with the community a lot more than I would, I think, by myself. So, as a mother, I'm able to go to these museums and all these public family events and things. So, it's just been helpful for me as a parent and a young professional to just get out and explore these opportunities, these events, these farmers markets, the attractions and things that I wouldn't typically do without my kids. And that's just been a new opportunity to branch out and explore and meet new people.
Absolutely. Um, what is one professional skill that's helped you in your career and how did you develop that?
It's certainly been networking. So when I first started here at the Tourism Bureau, I was very shy and reserved, and um, I didn't really like making phone calls and asking questions. But as I've grown in my position and as a person, networking has just been very beneficial. So it's when something comes up and I have a question or I need help on a project, it's nice to have that network, that you can call on somebody and say, hey, I know you're really good at this skill. Could you maybe help me out or give me a pointer? So networking has absolutely been the most beneficial thing that I've learned.
And what's one professional skill you would love to develop or continue developing as we move into the future?
I think I really want to continue networking and branching out because, I did start off very shy, and I think I have more potential to grow in that field. And just getting my name out and meeting those new people and just not being shy to pick up the phone and say, hey, I know you're new in town and, my name's Angel. And I definitely have more room to grow and just explore my full potential.
In a marketing plug, the Chamber and Hype host lots of networking nights. So if anyone's listening to this and they are thinking, how can I learn to network? We have speed networking events. We have Chamber 535s are a great way to get involved. I know you've been to a few of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're a great way to meet people in a casual, comfortable setting. And so I'm excited that you said networking because that's something that everyone can constantly continue to work on. Who would you say is your professional mentor and why?
I think everyone here at the Tourism Bureau have all had a integral part of my career in helping me achieve goals. But Mary Walker, our executive director, would have to be someone that I look up to as a mentor. So she has really never given up on me. She has pushed me to my full potential. She sees things in me that I didn't see at the time, and she knew that I could grow. So she's always been there to kind of push me along and just achieve what is inside of me that I you know, um, wouldn't go after initially without that extra push. So I really have her to thank for all the new skills and opportunities that have come along that I've not been scared to go after because I have her kind of on my side to help me along.
She's fantastic. She's been someone that, she's on the chamber board, and so she's always just the biggest cheerleader for myself, our other staff members, but she's a cheerleader for our community too. So I can't even imagine what she's like in the office every single day. She would be fantastic.
Yes, it's very fun to work with people that you get along so well with, and it just makes your job much more, exciting and more fun. And yeah, I couldn't picture anything without her over here. It's been wonderful.
What would you say to other young professionals? What's your one piece of advice, your sage advice?
I think it'd be like, just don't stop growing. Don't be afraid to learn a new skill, because if you don't go after new opportunities and new things to learn, you're never going to grow as a person. And I think that's been one of the biggest things for me these last couple of years, in just self-discovery and just going after my ambitions. And if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be growing as a person and growing in my career.
Great. I love that. It's constantly, people think like, oh, when you get your career, you suddenly know everything. And that's not true. You have to continuously be learning, reading, meeting new people, and trying new things, because you'll constantly be growing. You don't stop growing when you turn 18 and you
Right.
just stop. Like, you have to keep developing yourself. So great advice. My favorite question of every interview is, where do you love to hang out in Wayne County, and what's your favorite restaurant?
Oh boy. So I really love taking my boys to Hayes Arboretum and Cope Environmental Center. So
Yes.
they love the outdoors just as much as I do. So it's always an adventure to travel to one of those, and we try to take new trails. And when the seasons change, it's always just a new experience, no matter which path you take. And they just love it. They love to look at the animals and find all the leaves and things like that. So that has to be one of my favorite things to do outside of just all the family events and things in community. And in terms of restaurants, it's so hard to pick because
You can't just pick one.
yeah, I know Wayne County we have so many amazing restaurants that all offer something unique.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, which is hard, I'd have to probably say Cordial Cork.
Yes.
And just because it has a lot of memory for me. So when it used to be Joe's Pizza there, that was some of the first dates that I had with my husband, and
Oh,
for pizza and on birthdays and things like that. So that building and that location just has a lot of memories for me. And then, as it's evolved and it's become Cordial Cork, we still have like date nights there and drink wine and have that amazing pulled apart cheesy bread.
oh,
Amazing.
just thinking about it, I love it.
so so yeah, it's just a very memorable place. Just brings back all those memories and how the community has evolved over time. And so hopefully Cordial Cork will be around for quite a few more years, and we can continue our little tradition for date nights.
Yes, that's a perfect location. I love Cordial Cork and the Melton family, and they do so much for Hype and for the Chamber, and I'm sure with the Tourism Bureau. They're always excited to jump on a new initiative, and restaurants that are thinking outside the box are some of my favorites.
Yes, absolutely.
As we wrap up our discussion today, are there other things that you would let young professionals know about Wayne County?
Just the opportunities to just explore the area. There's so much here that you might not be aware of. So even if you're a lifetime resident, it never hurts to come out to the Tourism Bureau or grab a visitor guide or jump on our website and just see what kind of new things are out there. So, I can't understand how many people come in our doors that have lived here and they're like, oh, I didn't know that you guys have had a chocolate trail. This must be new. And I'm like, no, it's been here for so many years. So really just, you might live here and you might think that you know everything there is to know, but there are so many hidden gems in this community that we are all very lucky to have.
Yeah, and I know a project you and I have worked on kind of in the background and outside of our jobs is Forge East Central Indiana.
Mhm.
And it's a marketing campaign to get more people here in our community. You're an ambassador. Tell a little bit, if you would like, a little bit about that program and how people can learn more about that.
So Forge ECI just helps get the word out about Wayne County as a home destination. So gathering these young professionals that may be coming out of college or switching careers, and just trying to kind of like grab them up and get them to come to our community, because our young professionals, they make up our community. They're the future of our community. They're the ones that are settling down here and creating families in the next generation in our area. And so it's just really important to just get those skill sets and those really great, opportunities, and those people that will make a good asset to our community, and just kind of getting them and encouraging them to come to Wayne County and settle here. It makes a wonderful home here.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. Angel, thank you so much for all the work you do, not just in your day-to-day life, but you are an advocate for this community, for other young professionals, to make this a place, Wayne County, to make it a community, but also make it home. And when you make Wayne County a home, I think you know that it's an investment in your time, and it's an investment in your energy, but it's going to pay back. And I think you've reaped the benefits of it, and so many others have as well. So thank you for all the continued work that you do for our community. I can't say thank you enough. And I'm excited that we get to highlight you this month. And I'm just thankful to have you in this community.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's
Anything
great.
else you'd like to say?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we've covered a lot.
We covered a lot in a little bit of time, and I don't know how that was great. Thank you for joining us. And if you'd like to learn more about Angel's role at the Tourism Bureau, what's the Facebook page again?
Visit Richmond, Indiana. Or
Thank
our
you,
website is visitrichmond.org.
Perfect. Thank you, Angel, for joining us today.
Thank you, Roxy.